I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Hello, and welcome to Game Grumps.
Wow.
Sorry. Aaron and I just kind of had a moment of like, are you gonna say the thing?
Yeah. It's, you know, it's funny because we've done this for like 8 years now. I don't even know how long we've been doing Game Grumps anymore. It's like a marriage that you're just tired of.
Oh jeez, Aaron, what are you talking about?
15 years? I don't know. It could be 30.
You just said like 2 hours ago how happy you were to be doing this.
It's a joke, Dan. God, can't take a joke. This marriage is in the shitter.
Oh God! No, I have been doing this show for a shade under 7 years.
Under?
Yeah, in June.
Oh yeah, we had our 7-year anniversary.
Yep, in June it'll be 7.
Okay.
And you've been doing it for about 8, or a little bit less.
Yeah. So
you and John were on the show for 10 or 11 months.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like just shy of a year.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's still so much about this show that is like not, like we don't have a system for like who's gonna start an episode. It's just like whoever does it, or sometimes we'll look at each other and just be like,
yeah, you'd think we would have figured this out by now.
Yeah, no, it's literally like the most fucking amateur hour shit to this day. God damn.
Oh.
Yeah, Gotti. Get to him.
Yeah, so bulbous, dog. Look at all the stars just bouncing around.
Get those bits, dude.
Ready for the collecting.
Get those freaking bits.
Yeah. Hit those bits, dog. Yeah.
Wow, boy, oh, wowie gooey zooey. Oh, caramel fluey.
What are you talking about?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know, doctor, and then he said caramel fluey and passed out.
Tell me more about this dream. About this show that you do.
Yeah, it is a dream. It is strange, you know? I mean, I know I had a life before Game Grumps, but can't quite remember how it went.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's like, it's all encompassing, bro. Come on, come on. Oh, right when the fucking thing that happens. Gotti!
Do you just have to pop them all and then he'll die immediately?
I guess so. This seems like his final form right now. He's all upset.
Yeah, he's... Oh, boy.
Snippity snap, bro.
Man, he's got some things to say to you.
Dude, bro! Here comes... Oh, yes!
Yeah! Oh, God damn it!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He would have made an amazing cock ring.
Brutal. That would have been awesome if he, like, gibbed. Just, like, all his guts, like, flew out into space slowly.
Yeah, and just, like...
Sorry, jibbed.
Right. And, just chunks of gore are pouring onto the ground, like, after Mr. Stay Puft, the Marshmallow Man, blows up in Ghostbusters.
There we go.
You know what other movie I watched recently?
Ghostbusters?
No. Evolution.
With David Duchovny?
With David Duchovny, and Julianne Moore, and Orlando Jones. I really enjoyed it. It is Ghostbusters.
Is it really?
I mean, it is like almost like note for note Ghostbusters.
I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, so did I actually.
And I don't remember a damn thing. I just remember there was a very like Jurassic Park-esque like sort of paleontology kind of like tent situation in like a desert or something.
Yep. Good memory.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's just a meteor hits the Earth and everything that slouches off of the meteor goes through the entire series of evolution super fast. So like like the next day there's fungus everywhere and then flatworms and then like little creatures and it's all happening in a matter of days instead of millions of years.
Nice.
And so they have to combat that to save the Earth. And it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun, silly movie.
Was it funny? Was it a comedy?
Yes, it was a comedy. The computer graphics hold up pretty well considering it's 20 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't...
It's like the Jurassic Park T-Rex where it's like, oh shit, this looks good.
The Jurassic Park T-Rex still looks amazing. I don't know how they did that 25 years ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
Steven Spielberg.
They were having trouble with the T-Rex, the animatronic, because it was like foam or something.
Oh.
And it...
I thought you were trying to say that's what Jurassic Park 2 was going to be called. The Trouble with T-Rex. Oh wow, way to pull out all the intrigue and excitement.
Yeah, I'm really... Well, what happens in this one?
The Problem with Pterosaurs. I know the P is silent, but I had to try to make it work.
But it was made out of some kind of foam or whatever, and it was like really water absorbent. And so like when they did like the rain scenes, it would get like waterlogged, and all the animatronics would fuck up because it got so heavy.
Really?
Yeah. So that was an issue.
It was an ish.
The only reason I know this is because I did a Did You Know Movies episode about Jurassic Park.
There's a lot of cool Did You Know stuff about it. Did you know that Adam Jones, the guitarist from Tool, was working on special effects for that movie, and then left the movie to start Tool?
What?
Yeah, oh yeah. He was a special effects guy. That's why all Tool's early videos have those crazy little claymation things going on.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's all Adam Jones. He's a brilliant guy.
So wait, he animated those?
Yeah, it's all him.
Oh shit.
He's responsible for all the visuals. I don't know if he still is, but yeah, at least in the early days.
Wow, what a visionary.
I know, isn't that amazing? Oh wow, you can unpiss them off?
Yeah, you knock some sense into them, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll bop you one. I don't fucking care about the other ones, I'm gonna be honest. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that was an amazing... Apparently Steven Spielberg tried to dissuade him. He was like, come on, man. What are you doing? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So Steven Spielberg almost made Tool not happen.
Get on Twitter and fucking cancel him.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. No, but like that's the... I was shocked to hear that. But Jurassic Park turned out fine. And
Yeah, you bet your ass it's good.
nice.
That's an angry video game joke.
That's
Angry
awesome.
Video game nerd joke.
And I mean, honestly, it was good. I remember being whatever I was, 14, 13. But that scene where they see the first dinosaur and Sam Neill turns Laura Dern's head and she just gets that look on her face like, I still get like the heebie-jeebs, the chills when I think about it. It's an amazing movie.
Dude, it's fantastic. And it's like, and even back in the day, it was like, that was a fucking like popcorn movie, like people, is like, oh, this is Jurassic Park, whatever, just schlock,
Yeah, I remember when, at the time, everyone, the hip thing to say was Jurassic Park is like for the dumb masses, and The Fugitive. Nice! The Fugitive with Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. That's the real great movie of the summer. And that is an awesome movie, but I think a lot fewer people are going around saying, man, The Fugitive, as opposed to like, dude, Jurassic Park. And it's 7 sequels.
Yeah. Well, that... I don't know. Hold on, I just had to think of what I was gonna say. Do people like make fun of like the Marvel movies or whatever? Cause like Black Panther was big when it came out because it was like, it was a fucking black superhero movie. Like, that's awesome. And then like Captain Marvel was huge because it was like, oh, it's just female empowerment and all that stuff.
Is Black Panther part of the Marvel universe?
Yeah.
Jam? Okay. Sorry, that's not my area of expertise.
And then people are like, it gets all lauded. Loud is the positive one, right?
I believe so.
It gets all lauded for you know, being like, oh, it's the, you know, it's a black superhero movie, it's a female empowerment superhero movie.
Oh, lauded.
Lauded.
Yeah.
But then people are like, oh, but you know, whatever. It's like this corporate like they're only doing it because it makes money, right? And all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, yes. And also, those are the movies that fucking thousands, millions of people see.
Yes, of course.
And it's like people are. Those are the things that people will remember. You know, like it's like maybe there are movies that are more artful about that shit, that are more like profound and have like a better message that's more like succinct and more like beautifully said or whatever. But these are the movies that people see.
Right.
And these are the movies that, like, you know, that normalize it because like everybody sees them.
Right.
So it's like, yes, it is like corporate schlock, but also that's a big deal. And I think your Jurassic Park thing like speaks to that of like, you know, Fugitive was a better movie or whatever, but like everybody remembers Jurassic Park, and it was like a well-crafted movie.
Oh, it's a wonderful movie.
And it like meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like, oh, look at this.
So
That's neat.
So you can be a bit of an art snob about like the Fugitive or whatever fucking movie, but
right.
I don't know. It's the fact that like a ton of people are affected by a thing is not like not part of the art.
Why does it make you mad that people are happy?
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Whoa, Beetle!
You rang, fuckface!
Oh shit!
Oh my god. The smaller beetle's like, Mom.
Yeah. Sorry. I hate that you have to see Mom get like that.
Do you remember seeing your parents curse for the first time?
No. Not really.
I remember being shocked.
I'm sorry, I killed your fucking child.
Yeah, God.
It's really messed
Listen,
up.
you've had seconds to get over it. Let's be honest. He was gonna die anyway.
Yeah, no. It's like you present a creature in front of Mario and start attacking Mario, like Mario's just gonna fucking take it out, man. That's all there's to it.
Mm-hmm.
Suck my dick! Suck my dick!
Woo! Woo.
Alright, baby.
You did it, Aaron. You're doing great. You are Mr. Gay.
Yeah, I am. Are you?
You're making me Mr. Gay, as in happy.
That's right.
It's funny to watch old black and white footage where gay was a very commonly used word for happy. And
He said he was gay.
look at this gay crowd. Everyone comes to the circus to be gay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that is very funny sounding.
We need to get back to it, man.
I'm into
We
it.
need to get back to those days. Just like, where gay was like, yay. Gay was like, yay.
You mean cocaine?
No. What?
Oh, sorry. Yay is a street term for cocaine.
Oh,
Aaron.
no. Oh, like Tony with the yayo. Whatever. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. There's some lyric. I don't remember.
Look at, oh, man. All right. That looks like a fun, oh, I was gonna say icy world, but clearly now it's waterfalls.
Yeah. Well, you know, I thought it was like cold steam coming off
that's
of
what
it.
I thought
Yeah.
too. I thought it turning into snow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna shame you for that. You know what? I see it.
Screw you for judging me.
I ain't judging nobody, dude. The only thing I'm judging
Is this hot dog eating contest. And by hot dog eating contest, I mean you blowing me.
Wow, you know what? I just realized I've like never played this game.
What? Really?
Yeah. Well, I remember the cloud power up. So apparently I played it like through the beginning.
For
and
a
that's
couple
why
of days.
I came up with that cartoon idea.
Yes.
But like this like hot stepping power up or whatever.
This doesn't look familiar at all.
I don't know what that is. At all.
Well, 2010, what games were you playing?
Oh man, fuck if I know, dude.
I
I was playing a lot of Xbox 360 during this era.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you can remember your favorite system, it'll probably come to you a little bit.
You know what I was playing a lot of 360 games because I found out how to pirate them.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you scoundrel.
Yeah. So I was just downloading games on Usenet, and then
What is Usenet?
Usenet's like pre-internet,
Never even heard of that.
because
Cause I'm a good boy.
yeah. No, Usenet's what we used before we had like internet, like browsers and stuff.
Oh. Like LimeWire for games?
Well, not exactly, because LimeWire was like well, maybe a little bit. The whole thing about Usenet was like it was data that was encrypted.
Okay.
And then
Oh my god, thank god you landed on this thing. What are the odds?
you would download the encrypted data, and then you would have like a decryptor.
Okay.
So the weird like cone of legality with Usenet, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody listening to this, because I may be totally wrong, but from what I understood, there was a weird gray area with Usenet in terms of legality, because you weren't actually getting the data for the software. You were getting like encrypted data, which meant nothing, and you had to use a decryptor to make it mean something, to make like the data usable.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was something else.
This whole thing is very like... I mean, it's impressive how smooth they make those crazy turns like that, but... Jeez. If I eat 30, I might transform. Oh, that's how I feel about Cadbury cream eggs.
Might transform into a shitting man.
I might transform into a giant turd with a Dan around it. Woo!
Wow. It's like the Prestige or something. You just create Dan clones, and then you're the shit.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Every time you take a shit, you're birthing another clone, and then you're the shit that falls into the toilet.
Listen, man, I don't even want to think about that. I don't need that kind of responsibility. To continue my lineage.
Oh, shit. That's true.
Every
Oh, they
time.
just follow me.
Oh. Snip it up, dude.
Shiggity-diggy-diggy-diggy. Shiggity-diggy-diggy-diggy. Man, I
Aw,
really want Popeyes
again with
right
the
now.
squeaky shoes. Popeyes?
Yeah.
You know what I want again?
What?
Because you and Allie gave me a dang taste for it now. Raisin Canes.
That's right.
I've been dreaming about it.
Man.
Those chicky nuggies.
That's something else, man.
That was really good.
Those were
I don't know if
good.
that counts as fast food, but man, it was delicious.
It's got a drive-through.
Okay. It felt like a big step up, but you know, maybe it's all 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Yeah, I mean, it's prepared the same way.
Yeah, you
I mean,
probably.
Popeye's chicken is delicious. So that's probably as good as Raising Cane's chicken, in my opinion.
Popeyes is a little too Louisiana spicy for me.
Well, you don't have to get the spicy versions.
I feel like whoever's preparing it always touches the regular stuff with their spicy hands.
Oh man, I get that fucking classic chicken sandwich. Hilariously called the classic chicken sandwich, even though it's been around for like 3 months.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oof. It's a classic. It's a classic. Actually, you know what? 3 months ago was pretty classic.
It was. I mean,
Our lives have changed dramatically ever since the Backstreet Boys concert tour.
It's true. I remember it came out when we were on tour, and I was in Boston, and I had a Postmate get it for me, and it took her like an hour and a half. Because it was like it was so hot. The item was hot. And I recorded myself eating it, and I never released it. It's not interesting, it's just me eating it, and then I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. Because I was gonna send it to Allie to just post on social media, but I was like, this isn't even entertaining at all.
God, you know what you just reminded me of?
What?
Do you remember the old Harry Potter jelly bean thing we did?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Many years ago. And so, like, Yumi, Barry, Susie are screaming because we're getting these disgusting jelly beans that were grossing us out to such a degree. And then Ross would try one blindly and be like, it's pretty good. 'Cause he would get like candy floss or something. Ugh. Damn him.
Yeah.
And his blessed jelly bean existence.
That shit always works out when it's on camera, man. It's like the same thing happened when we were doing the Rhett and Link Mario thing.
Oh yeah, how I kept getting everything.
I got the coin.
It was perfect. I remember thinking, like, on the third one, like, if this happens to me again, I'm gonna be furious. And it happened. And then with the fourth one, I was like, if this happens to me again, it's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
I was like, now that I'm covered in oatmeal or whatever it was, I'm fully committed to this.
Yeah, that was great. And then the funny thing is, just to like lend credence to that or whatever. After we did that, we met with Rhett and Link. And they were like, "How did it go?" And
we were like, "Dude."
Yeah, we were like, "Dude, Dan got every single bad one." And then they were like, "Oh, he was the Link." And then we were like, "Everybody's got it. Well, it just happens."
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't remember them saying that. That's really cool.
Bam, baby.
Nice. Nicely done. You missed one. Does it matter?
I think I can probably get it again. Stop.
I think I can probably get it. Or I could careen wildly off the side of the planet.
Yeah, I can get it.
Yeah.
Oops. Uppy.
Time to, yeah. Uppy. Time to pick up that spare! Nice.
Sick. He's only 6 pins. I don't feel like that was a huge...
La, 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 la,
Oh, if I start from back here and then I jump, maybe I can make it.
Oh.
Jump.
You genius, man.
Oh!
Oh my god.
There was, I was making that noise. I was like, ooh! Like that kind of noise in a video. And then I was reading the comments, which is very rare for me. But I happened to see a comment that made me laugh where it was like, oh, here at this timestamp, Aaron sounds exactly like a thwomp. And I was like, what? And it was just me going, ooh! But like,
but it was perfect.
The way I did it, it sounded just like, ooh! Like that kind of...
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, like the shit that people like pick out, like when you crowdsource stuff like that, it's like great things happen.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, like, maybe they were just listening to it without watching the screen, you know, and they thought it was a thwomp.
Yeah, and we were playing like fucking Biala or whatever, and it was like, this sounds...
Yeah, what is it? Biala, my god.
Yeah.
That could not have been more than 4 months ago, and yet it feels a million years away.
It really does.
Yay!
This is very satisfying, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're like murdering these things like a party piñata.
I guess I'm sort of like... putting myself at risk by destroying all these rails.
Rolling around wildly.
Yeah. Kaboom! Oh no, stop! Oh, jeez. And into the set.
Woo!
Wait,
Maybe we have to kill the other one.
oh, it just kind of goes away if they all die. There we go.
Yeah!
It's the power of murder.
Oh! You lucky bastard.
I'm not lucky, I'm just Jozu as fuck.
Well done, good sir.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What do you want?
If you need help, shoot a bullet with the boom. It'll pop out in blue.
Okay, great.
A bullet will pop out of the blue.
Oh, dude. Oh, no fooling?
What happened there?
Oh, word?
Oh, word though? Grab that rock, mushroom head. Oh, boom.
Yeah.
Hey.
Going down this frickin' tunnel, baby.
Hidden. Ooh, look at this fun.
And we bounce around, dude.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna miss all these coins, bro.
Oh, thank gosh.
Oh no, the coins. Oh, the one man. Nice.
Thank God. You, for a second, you only had 21 ups.
Only 20.
Or 21 one-ups.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
It's sick and dope. It's dick. It's dick soap.
Stick soap. Dope and sick. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yay.
Dick soap.
We learned something today. We've stumbled upon yet another wonderful my god.
I love this creature.
He's so cute, and he's kind of got like a droopy dog face.
Yeah, I love his jowls, and I love how fat he is. I love how crazed.
Have you seen him before?
No.
Oh, alright.
I'm telling you, man, this is like this rock. I'm like, what is this?
I guess so. Do you remember the the Skyward Sword, droopy dog wants to die walkthrough?
Yeah. I do remember that.
It was probably my favorite bit of that entire playthrough.
What was the bit? He just says something depressing and then he just like goes immediately back into the walkthrough.
Yeah. God, I wish my life would just end. It's like an existential hell from which I cannot escape. Use the pea-hats to fly over the chasm.
This is so fucking funny.
Everything's just coming up roses for me. Just kidding, it's all terrible. My dad hates me. I haven't called my mom in years. And I just lost my job. The boomerang is a
Ooh, careful of that health.
Yeah.
Get the corn.
Gonna get that corn, baby. Gonna get that corn, baby.
run into his furry blue butt. You gotta hit the boo boo get on the boo boo.
Aww. I was sorry to see him die. He was a cutie.
I know. That's the problem with Mario, man.
Sometimes their enemies are too cute.
Yeah, and Kirby.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like you just don't want to kill him. Did you ever see that video? Oh god, it's so old.
Even Zelda had a couple.
There was like
we felt bad.
Yeah, totally.
Especially the ones with children. Where like we entered into their lair and murdered
Yeah, and they're like
everybody.
defending their territory.
Yeah, totally. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
You ever see that video that's so old of like... It's just shots from Kirby Superstar, but he's just like... But every time he kills somebody, it's just like... real screams.
No,
like,
that sounds amazing.
You know, because like the wrestle move, like he grabs them and then like throws them up in the air and then like smash on the ground. They're just like, no, no!
Oh my god! Alright, the second this episode ends, we're watching that.
So funny.
It sounds
such a classic.
Glorious.
I'm on my own head. This is not egotistical at all. No. A mamma mia, a papa pia.
A sister make the diarrhea. Boy,
yeah.
I'm so glad I get to say that at work. And it's like actually like kinda helpful and in context.
Yeah, like it like creates more work for you. You're gonna be getting a call from HR tomorrow though.
Cool. Aren't I HR?
Yes.
Homeroom? They found me after all these years. Because I used to skip at my senior year of high school. In fact, I skipped first period too.
Oh.
I'd kind of roll in at 10 a.m.
I can't fly so well, and she's shy, so shy, but he seems okay with you. Maybe he'll even carry you and glide.
Yeah, let's glide, dude.
Will you fly with pleasure?
Ah! You say glide. Hold level, keep it flat, okay?
Keep it flat. Flat if you want to fly with pleasure.
Oh, it's like Skyward Sword.
Pleasure flies flat.
Well, same year.
Wow.
Maybe it's their same technology.
I mean...
Yeah, turn, turn, turn. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season.
Okay, and to slow down, point up. Yep, got it. I hate this. Okay, hope this ends soon.
Are you gonna... What, do you want to do it on next time on GameGrumps?
Yes.
You just managed to stop it, Aaron. Just in time. You are wonderful and sexy and delicious. Delicious, I say!